Plataforma de información musical y radio online. Rutas Alternas. Escucha.
El día de hoy para Rutas Alternas es un enorme gusto recibir a Alfie Templeman, una de las jóvenes promesas de la música en el Reino Unido y sin duda uno de los artistas que más está empujando con grandes sencillos, y tenemos el gusto de hacer esta videollamada el día de hoy. Hola, Alfie.
Hey, how's it going?
Everything great. How are you? Where are you right now?
Yeah, I'm in Bedfordshire in the UK. It's like pretty close to London, so yeah, it's a bit cold here. It was nice the other day, but it's gone a bit like wintry again.
I know it's still winter, right?
Yeah, just coming out of it.
But there's a good time to make music, a good time to listen to your music, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's never been a better time really to kind of just crack on and, you know, make something to kind of distract you from everything going on. So it's been enjoyable making stuff.
And Bedfordshire is your hometown, right?
Yeah. This is where I'm born and raised.
Have you think about moving to London, or you will like to still in your house?
No, I like it here because it's like the countryside. I think if I moved to London, I'd miss kind of like the freedom of being just like a bit more spaced out. And just like, you know, sitting around in fields all day, just chilling out. So yeah, I kind of enjoy that.
Amazing places, right?
Yeah, so good. It's so just chill.
So Alfie, you're a rising star. Your singles and your album has a lot of streams, a lot of plays in YouTube. But you made your music in your own bedroom. You have a very emotional work that it's some kind of think about yourself, about your own emotions. How important or how difficult is for you this kind of success versus this kind of make music more intimate?
Yeah, so I make everything in my bedroom, and I just put it out into the world. So it's a very intimate process for me. Like I'm literally just doing stuff by myself, like inside these four walls and stuff. So when it gets out to the world, it's amazing how many people, you know, connect with it and enjoy it, and it hits so many different places. But I think the fact that I'm doing stuff just from my room it allows me to be more honest. Like I don't have anyone else watching me. There's no other producers. So it ends up really just being me, like telling the truth and, you know, saying what I want to say. And I'm not too embarrassed to let myself put it out there then. But if other people were around me, I'd be a bit anxious and be like, okay, well, I don't really want to sing what I really want to sing about because you're like all watching me. But because I do it from my room, it makes it a lot more intimate. And I think people enjoy that. And I'm very lucky, you know, to be blessed with the internet to kind of let myself put these things out there.
I know we are one click away from 70 million songs, right?
That's it. It's just incredible, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing how easy it is.
But it's important for a musician to have the time to share the music with the audience, because with all this rush and all this kind of music and all this offer, maybe we can lost a little, but we can. It's important for you to connect with your audience with your own songs and do some stuff like these interviews or something to reach more audience.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, as someone that listens to a lot of music, I think it's really important to like see what the artist is actually about and look into their own minds. And I always go on YouTube and look at my favorite artists and watch their interviews and stuff, like Todd Rundgren and Frank Zappa and stuff, all that kind of stuff. I just love, you know, watching that. So I think it's important, and it's good to just connect with fans. So I go on Twitter a lot and just hang out with fans, and you know, the way I see it is that we're all friends and we're all in it together, rather than just, you know, me just having a fan base necessarily.
Yes, it's different because it's very honest. As you said, you make your music in your bedroom, and you can share your own feelings, your own thoughts. But when we listen to your music, we can find this honesty, and we can connect with this honesty and these emotions.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just find that's great, because one of the things that I always enjoy about music is that primarily I come for the music first of all. Like I listen to the actual song, but what hits me next is the lyrics, the honesty of the songs and the emotions, and I delve deeper into the lyrics, and that just like makes me even more interested in the person. If I can relate to them, then they're like my favorite artist, basically.
Are you an optimistic person? Because I found a lot of optimistic thoughts in your music, not the happiness itself, but some kind of lights at the end of the tunnel, maybe.
Yeah, it's weird because I think I'm a bit of both. I can be optimistic and pessimistic, but whenever I'm pessimistic, I actually use my music to make me feel better. So the idea is like you can kind of use my music as a tool of like hopefully like helping you out, putting you in a better mood. That's the idea for me. Just making people feel better. That's why I've always made music, because if I'm in a bad mood, if I'm feeling down, I want to either listen to like people that I love, listen to musicians that I love, or make music myself. And if I can just help people and make them feel better, then job done, really. That's all I want in life.
Yes, it's curious because I just recent read an interview with a Spanish writer, and she said that she could never write when she is fine, when she's happy, or when she's on holidays. She only can write and make her stories when she feels down and in a very dark place. And it's very different from you, right?
Yeah. I think that's kind of like the same thing that I have. When if I'm in a bad place, then I'll need to make something that makes me feel better, basically. So I completely get where she's coming from. I think Kurt Cobain was the same, actually.
Yes.
Like he could only make music when he was like depressed. But for me, it's just kind of like balancing out those emotions by making something happier. And that's kind of what I wanted to do with my latest single, Everybody's Gonna Love Somebody. Like I just wanted to make something a bit more universal that everyone can get behind and enjoy. And, you know, love's such a universal thing. And it's just it's a glimmer of hope in a way to just, you know, like help is coming, love is coming, and it's going to be okay. Like we're going to get through this together.
Yes. And we need this kind of hope in these times, in these hard times for the pandemic and the lockdowns. We need to have hope, and we need to think that everybody's gonna love somebody.
Absolutely, that's the way, and that's kind of why I decided to release this song at this point, because I think I think this, like in the UK, we're on like our fourth lockdown, and a lot of people are saying that this is the hardest one to,
Yes.
you know, to get through at the moment, because, you know, everyone can kind of expect what's going to happen. And I just knew that we needed to put something out that's a bit more just optimistic for the future, really.
And what do you think about your future? Because the music industry has been severe punched by the pandemic, and even when nowadays we are expecting to have shows maybe in the summer or autumn, there is still a lot of we not have a very specific path to do stuff. What's your future? What do you think? What do you want to do during this 2021?
Well, yeah, hopefully gigs would be amazing, but I'd only play shows if, you know, things were safe enough to do so. But for me, the most important thing is just putting out more music, and, you know, just people need it at the moment. So I think it's all about releasing new tunes, you know, and just getting yourself out there a bit. But I think it'll be fine for me. It's just supporting smaller artists, to me, is the most important thing. Going out there and listening to people's like songs that might need help, and buying an album of theirs and stuff. It really does help. So if you can support your local artists, your smaller artists, it goes so far. And I think that's the most important thing. Just, you know, giving each other a helping hand at the moment, because everyone needs it. And the music is one of the most important things in the world. And
Yes.
we need to keep it thriving. So support
Yes.
one another.
Of course, it's very important for a musician to have this support. And as you said, we can do it by listening your music, but not only on digital platforms, to buy a vinyl, to buy a CD, to buy the merch. Of course,
It's all about the vinyl.
yes. It's an amazing format, and there's a lot of music freaks like you and me that still enjoy to put the vinyl on a turntable and play it
Oh, yeah.
loud. No, it's an experience.
Nothing beats actually playing a vinyl, and it's something that I've always enjoyed, doing. I've always collected records. I've like every Led Zeppelin album, like all the Beatles and Can and Pink Floyd, all kinds of like bands that I just love that I've always listened to. It's just like the best thing in the world.
Absolutely. And we can find your albums in your website and in your Bandcamp site, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, on Bandcamp, there's a lot of stuff that's unreleased and stuff that I decided to just put up from when I was like 14.
Cool.
And people still enjoy it. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I just put it back up? But it's just stuff that I've done in my bedroom, so it's no different,
Yes. And you will release your EP on May, right?
Yeah, May 7th. Yeah.
May 7th, you will release your next EP. Will you release some singles before that?
Yeah, I think hopefully put out a couple more. But I think everybody's gonna love somebody who's doing really well at the moment. So we'll continue to just ride the wave of that one, and then hopefully put something out next month, and then the record will arrive, and hopefully people will enjoy the new direction, and then see what comes after that, because I think we'll have even more music right after that mini album comes out.
Looking forward to listening to your music. I think it's amazing. I have listened to your songs a lot, and I was trying to find this interview with you since some months, because I think it's important to chat with the new artists and new artists that had a lot of impact in media, like the BBC or Radio X, but in a lot of blogs, a lot of digital magazines. I mean, you have a lot of presence, and everybody is said that you are a great musician.
Yeah, well, it's absolutely flattering for me to be told that, because I'm just I'm learning, and it's nice to have the support of people like you said, BBC, Radio X, and it's just enjoyable as well. I enjoy making music, and to see people enjoy it, listening to my music is just the best thing ever.
And what about your Mexican fans? What they tell you in your social media?
Yeah, I mean, we want to play a show. That's the thing. Hello, Mexico. As soon as we can get out to you, we're gonna play like the best show ever. We are really excited for that, and it's what me and my band have been talking about it for a very long time, and it's something that we wanted to do last year, but unfortunately we couldn't. But as soon as we can, I think it would be amazing. And I think Mexico and Apple Music for me are like my number one most supportive countries. So there you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but there's a lot of connection between the UK and Mexico in cultural things and musical things. There's a lot of love there. Yeah,
and I think it's something about indie as well. Like we both love indie in the UK and Mexico, which is great to see, because a lot of people from Mexico seem to really love. I have a side project called Aerial Days as well, and people in Mexico really love it for some reason, which is awesome. So hopefully I'll do a show as Aerial Days as well or something, but who knows?
Maybe the autumn, right? Maybe a festival.
Yeah. Oh, that would just be so good. I would love to. Yeah.
Oh, we too. I'll be looking forward to listen Forever Isn't Long Enough. You will release the album on May 7th with Chess Club Records. How was working with them?
Oh yeah, it's great. I mean, they signed me when I was 15, and I've just been working very closely with them ever since. They're just great, because they're an independent record label, and they just understand, the artist properly. So that's what I love about them, and it's been a pleasure. So yeah, it's going to be great, and it's really nice. They put my music on vinyl as well, which is like my dream. So
yes, I know, and we can buy the vinyl, your past vinyls and the merch you said on your Bandcamp. We can have it in Mexico, right?
It's on my website, alfietempleman.com.
Cool.
All the merch is up there.
That easy, and we can buy it, and will be delivered to Mexico. Maybe it took a little longer, but we can have it here, right? Oh
yeah, we ship to Mexico, definitely. Yeah.
Great, Alfie. Looking forward to listen to the album. Looking forward to see you live here in Mexico. And you are an amazing, amazing musician. It's been a pleasure to have this conversation with you.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and hopefully see you soon, and see all of my friends in Mexico very, very soon.
Alfie Templeman, thank you so much for this chat with Rutas Alternas.
Thank you.
Plataforma de información musical y radio online. Rutas Alternas. Escucha.